Standup, and we're gonna continue on with me, your host, Stacey Axler. Yes. All right, here we go. Hi, everyone. So yes, I am Stacey Axler, and listen, everyone. Guess what? It's the holidays. The holidays are here. Give a round of applause for the holidays. Who here likes holidays? Okay, everyone here seems to like the holidays, so this might not be my crowd. I think they're okay. Like, I've gone to the point where I think they're okay. But have you ever noticed when someone says happy holidays to you and you're like, oh no, please stop. For me, the happier I try to become, the more miserable I become. Like, I can't think about being happy. Or then I'm like, oh no, I'm actually miserable. Too dark, I get it. Everyone, it's the holidays, yay! Winter! Oh yeah, I love the cold. Who doesn't? You get to accessorize scarves. Another thing, scarves are an accessory, everyone. I read the magazine, so I know. Everyone, this is what I'm trying to say, okay? The other day, I think the winter is a really interesting time because it's a time when people try to make things that are not normally fun. Like spending time with in-laws or doing activities like, like doing activities like the other day my friend was like, do you want to escape a frozen ice maze with me? And I was like, there's so much wrong with that sentiment. I'm sorry. I can't, because for one, this is the number one thing. I'm like, escaping a frozen ice maze is literally a fever dream I had when I was 12, and I had the Fitz disease, which if you don't know, the Fitz disease is in the family of diseases of chickenpox, measles, mumps, German measles, and then there's a fifth disease that they could not name. They couldn't think of another name, so they called it the Fitz disease, and I had it when I was 11. Ugh. It sounds bad. It's not as bad as you're probably thinking. It's like chickenpox, except it's worse. And instead of getting dots or pox over you, you just get a redness. So I walked around pretty red for about 3 weeks until my family's like, you seem more red than usual. Anyway, when I was suffering from the Fitz disease, I had a dream of escaping a frozen ice. There's a frozen ice maze that's in the DMV area that they want you to escape, and it's like, escape the ice maze before time runs out. It's like, that's two stress-inducing situations. One, we're in a maze. Two, they want us to escape before time runs out. It's like, I can't do such a thing. Anyway, winter, am I right? I don't. I've moved on from it already. Mentally, I'm in my favorite season. I don't know what that is. Once I figure it out, I'll be able to explain. I've been in this, zone recently, and I think it is due to the winter, everyone, where I'm like, I don't want to see people from my past, because one thing about the winter is, everyone from your past, you just seem to run into them, especially if you're traveling home. You travel home, you see people from your past, and you're like, I don't know if I want to see them. And here it is, everyone. This is the big revelation I have to make. Oh, it was so good, too. Oh, what was that revelation? It was, I'm going to move on from it. I'll reveal the revelation after. And you know what? I'm really miffed about it because it was going to tie into my next thing. Oh, this is it. Okay, this is why. When I was a kid, and I've tried to escape. This is it, everyone. I've thought of it. Oh my God. When I was a kid, I really tried to escape this stereotype that I think I put myself in. But everyone was like, oh, Stacey's the imaginative friend. Everyone growing up had an imaginative friend. Everyone would be playing with physical toys that their parents would get from stores, and then your imaginative friend would be like, let's play in the woods and pretend we all have special secret powers that only come out in the moonlight. And everyone would be like, okay, Stacey, sure, why not? And then that continued on until adulthood. I've been trying to escape that, and not be I don't do that anymore. As much as I did in the past. But this is where it's all coming down to. I was the imaginative friend. And I like imagination type things. And I think for me, like, a really big downer in my life was like when the first trailer for Cats came out.
Oh,
and
God.
everyone was like, this is gonna be bad. And I was the one person who was like, no, I can see the vision behind it. I like Cats, alright? Like, I like the musical Cats, I like the actual creatures, and I like the musical Cats. I've watched it about 50 times. I taped it. Cats, if you don't know, it's about a group of cats. That's pretty much it. Like, they're trying to go into heaven. And one of their leader picks one of them every year to go into heaven. And that's the big issue of the musical. So when the first trailer came out, everyone was like, no, this is gonna be so bad. And I was like, I don't think it's gonna be bad. I'm excited to see it. And unfortunately, all the reviews about it came out yesterday, and everyone's like, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. No one see it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see it even harder now because I don't like. There's this weird part in me that I'm like, I'm actually even more eager to see it, like, because this movie should not fail. Like, Judi Dench is in this movie. Idris Elba. For whatever reason, Jason Derulo's in this movie. Like, they've gotten everyone to be in this movie. Like, they were like, we can't fail if we get everyone who's ever won something in their life. Jennifer Hudson's in the movie. Who else is in the movie? Everyone is in it. Every single, I'm like, this movie should be good. Like, and I'm reading the reviews, I'm like, I'm not one to delude myself, like, it must be bad. But there must be something in it that's good, because how can all these good people fail so miserably? And I don't know, like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm seeing it tomorrow, everyone. I really wish the show would take place tomorrow so that I can tell you what I've learned. But it's like, and the sick part of me is like, you know when you were like in elementary school and you would get like a C on your test or whatever, and your parents would be like, hey, what was going on with this? And you'd be like, oh yeah, I got a C, but then you would name like the smarter person in your class, and you're like, oh, blah, 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 got a D. So what does that say? I think Cats is like that. Like, even if you failed creatively, you can be like, yes, I didn't do well, but have you seen Cats? The 2019 movie? That didn't just fail. Everyone's saying not to see it. And Judi Dench is in it. And I'm never going to be Judi Dench. Unfortunately. Because she's wonderful. Oh, Judi Dench. I love Judi Dench so much. Guess what? Everyone. I have other things to say. More thoughts about things. Musings about different little things that have been happening. And unfortunately, I'm not going to tell you what they are because I'm out of time.